how do you see this whole thing panning out with Shane, Stephanie, the Authority, Vince, Triple H, everything? How do you see this panning out, and where do you see this going in terms of what match we could see at SummerSlam involving all these components?
I'm hoping it doesn't end in a sibling rivalry match.
Between Shane and Stephanie again?
Yeah, please, for the love of God, if that's a SummerSlam match, I quit.
You want to see an I quit match? Oh, hashtag book it. Book it. I quit match between Shane and Stephanie.
No, but if their subtle gestures and their untrusting glares said anything last night, it's that they're both at least putting on the show right now that they want to respect each other, work together, create a new vision for the WWE together. Obviously, there are subtle hints already, just glares and stares. You can't really decipher what it means, but it suggests that Shane does not trust Stephanie fully, and Stephanie has reason to still resent Shane. So because of those two things being true in their characters, I don't think that we have fully seen the end of the Authority. I think it is very much a Shield versus Hydra scenario where you have a united good babyface front with a evil underbelly lurking in your ranks, and I think that that's what we will see play out. And who better to be a complete snake in the grass than Seth Rollins to pop up and ruin an opportunity that Shane McMahon has crafted for essentially the WWE universe, a dream matchup, something that happens that Triple H and Seth Rollins can really take advantage of. And Triple H is completely out of the picture right now, so it'll be interesting to see going into SummerSlam, but I wouldn't doubt that Seth Rollins is going to be a major focal point, and I'm glad that you brought that up to me because that definitely started my gears turning on that.
Absolutely. I mean, I feel like Rollins is the X factor in all of this. We don't know where his allegiance lies. We haven't seen him since November. I mean, technically the last time we saw him was at the Slammy Awards when he accepted the Slammy Award for Superstar of the Year, but other than that, he's been quiet on Twitter. I mean, he hasn't really said anything. He hasn't commented. I mean, remember when Roman Reigns won the championship? He said, "Congratulations, that's going to be mine again one day," or something along those lines. So I feel like we could see that match at SummerSlam, Reigns and Rollins, or we could see Rollins come back and face Triple H, and that's the match we've been waiting to see for a while, to see the Authority finally implode. There's a lot of different possibilities. I mean, like you said, I like the little subtle hints that we got last night on Raw. At the very end of Raw, when Stephanie and Shane were like, "Oh, what were they joking about?" Like, let's go get an Uber together or something?
They're talking about the jacket.
They were talking about his jacket.
They were talking about the jacket, but then they joked about something else, or like, "You want to go get an Uber ride together or something like that?" And it's like, "No, we're not that good of friends," or something like that. It was really weird. I don't know, but they made a joke about that, and they were like, yeah, we're back on the same terms. But Stephanie, at the same time, like you said, kind of lurking in the shadows there. And
but just that knowing stare that she threw towards the photo of Vince and young Shane McMahon that Vince had stomped all over and that she had given back to Shane.
That evil glare.
Still feel like she has that kind of you're the favored child kind of symptom inside of her. So it'll be interesting to see what plays out. And this is now why specifically they have everybody interested in watching Raw, because none of those appearances of Shane McMahon are really coming to SmackDown, nor should they really. I think that's basically what they've set this up to be. Shane wanted control of Monday Night Raw specifically.
Holds the power of the WWE.
And it goes forward, and you're seeing Stephanie more on Raw specifically and less on SmackDown. So this is what we've all been talking about. SmackDown is becoming the pro wrestling show, and Raw is becoming the sports entertainment show.
As it should, yeah.
And I think that's a great balance to the force in the WWE. It's awesome to see.
It's exactly the way it should be. So I think they're kind of balancing it out very well. And I mean,
and hopefully that it changes the writing path too.
Hopefully, I mean, it has. I mean, the last month and a half already.